god of rock and roll. Are you there? It's me, Anthony. Anyway, I really want to be famous. I was wondering if maybe you could help me out with that?
No way, Yahweh, there is no God.
Oh, I'm sorry. Who is this?
This is the Lord of the Underworld.
Oh, I must have the wrong number. I was trying to dial 7.
Well, I'm afraid you've dialed wrong, 'cause you've reached 666.
Wow, my mistake. But hey, since I have you on the phone, would you maybe consider becoming my manager? Or maybe you just have some advice on how to write a really big hit song. What do I do?
All you have to do is sing about me. Because the best way to sell art is with controversy. So let's all worship Satan together. It's just for business, not for pleasure. So let's all worship Satan together. It makes everyone's career so much better.
Okay, alright. I know what you're thinking. How could I ask the Prince of Darkness to be my manager? But look, all the stories you've heard about Satan, those are just rumors. You don't even know if they're true. And if Satan is really so bad, then why does he have so many nicknames? Where did those come from? He must have had at least a few friends. Oh, Lucifer, you old devil, you.
Let's all worship Satan together.
Okay, here's the thing. Even when they're not all that great, people just love songs about the devil. But even if this song becomes a really big hit, makes a lot of money, Satan will get paid most of the royalties. You know, that was the deal. But to hell with it. I'm not even worried about anything anymore. Plus, I already sold my soul to the devil, so I could get into heaven.
Let's all worship Satan together. It's just for right now, it's not forever. Let's all worship Satan together. When it goes out of fashion, never mind whatever. Drank so much coffee today that technically I am on cocaine. I have multiple personalities, but they are all exactly the same. My psychic friend has short-term memory loss, so she remembers tomorrow like it was today. Yesterday I spilled mustard on my mustard-colored jeans, and today there's an invisible stain. Oh no, oh no, oh no, where'd it go? Oh no, the stain appeared without a trace, and that'll never come out.
Twitch can hear me. Oh my God, Twitch, what is going on? I don't have the right scene set up, but you can hear me. I hope you guys are doing well tonight. Let's make this happen. Why can't I see myself?
Don't know.
Or anything from Zoom? Okay. I think there's things happening.
Yay!
So now all I have to do is welcome everybody. Happy Sunday.
Hey!
Hi. You guys, I'm your tech tonight. I am Annie Dies a Lot, and I am clearly running a step behind. But it happens. It happens. You guys, before we get the show going, welcome. Let's go over a few things that everyone can do at home to help this show go nice and smoothly. I have to be holding the right mouse to click the right computer buttons. All right. Very first thing, if you are here in the Zoom room, thank you so much for hanging out with us. Now is a great time to go ahead and turn on your mics and your cameras. It definitely helps the show go so much smoother when we can see your faces, see your reactions, hear your reactions, all that good stuff. That being said, we know this is the internet and you might not want to do that. That is absolutely fine. If you look at the bottom of your screen, you're going to see a reactions button. Tap it, push it. We all know we like to push buttons. Go ahead. Act like a kid in the fucking elevator. Just do it. Let us gauge your reactions. So thank you so much. Let's see, Twitch, you guys, if you want to come hang out in the Zoom room, come on down. It's kocomedy.com. Go over there, sign up for the email. You'll receive a link, not just for this show, but all of our shows. You guys, we've got great shows all week long. That's right. And you can come hang out with us live and talk to us back and forth live. So come do it. Everybody's invited. And also Twitch, you guys, don't forget the world's worst AI comedian is in the chat today. Laughing Larry is still there. He still sucks. If you want to talk to him, just drop a chat. Start it with @LaughingLarryAI, followed by your comment, and he will say something back. Will it be clever? Probably not. Will it be funny? Maybe because it sucks so much.
Yeah.
Have fun with him, you guys. Have fun with him. And if you're here in the Zoom room, you want to go see what Laughing Larry's up to. And also Abigail Hydrangea Brown and all of our other friends over on Twitch. You can. Just go to twitch.tv/Comedy Hub in your browser, and you'll get to hang out with the likes of Laughing Larry. But also Abigail Hydrangea Brown, who is a gem.
Yeah.
So, absolute gem. You guys, we have a great show for you tonight, and during everyone's sets, I'm going to go ahead and give you guys a way to support them that's really easy and takes no time. That's right. I'm going to flash everybody's Instagram handles. Go give them a follow. This is a free show. The least you can do is support all of these awesome people. That being said, if you're feeling generous, we won't say no to any tips. Oh, no, it's pretty easy. We do take Venmo at KO-Comedy. We also take PayPal, KO Comedy Shows, KO Comedy
one of those
Shows
things.
@gmail.com. Buttons. They're fun to push, but sometimes they're hard to push. And also, you guys, if you're watching over on Twitch, we take those bits as well. And we're going to take that money that you send us, and we're going to put your name on a board. That's right. We're going to do it. It's going to happen. Tonight, we're in the month of February. So let's see. I guess Valentine's Day just happened. Maybe we'll do something with that. So every time you donate, I'll find something relevant to your name, and I will post it right here, just like Abigail and William Reynolds have donated so far. Let's see. What else do we have? Oh, there is one more thing, you guys. The most important of all the things, though, that you must do. It's paramount to a comedy show. This is comedy. So if you're not doing it, you're doing the whole thing wrong. You guys enjoy the show. It's going to be great. All right. That is enough of me. Laughing Larry AI. What should be the 51st U.S. state? Oh, dear God. That's Abigail's question. Laughing Larry responds, how about Hangover Land? A state where every day is Sunday and the only law is hair of the dog? Wow, Laughing.
Man, Larry's kind of a lush.
He is very much so a
He's
lush.
a boozer, man. His jokes are always like boozy.
Yeah, very, very boozy. Very, very boozy. Our AI is going to die of cirrhosis of the liver.
Cirrhosis of the circuits.
Yes, cirrhosis of the circuits. Yeah. If there's one thing I've learned, you guys, don't get your computers wet. Don't whiskey. Don't do it.
And don't use the computer while bathing. I heard that.
That's you keep it away from the water, unless you have a really big Ziploc bag, and then seal it up. Bring it in the ocean. But all right, you guys, let's get the show going. It is time for your host tonight. Let's bring him up. You guys, you can see him right here every Sunday, right here on Comedy Hub. You can also check out his special on Amazon Prime. There we go. And you guys, don't forget to give him a follow over at Casey's Comedy. You guys, it's Casey McNeil.
Hey, it's me. Woo, it's me. Yeah, this I hate political jokes because I hate politics and all the people in it. But god damn. This is some kind of fucking 2 weeks, isn't it? Mm-hmm. Man, oh man, I can't even fucking keep. I keep hoping that this whole Trump thing just turns out to be the Mandela effect, right? Like I'll wake up someday and go, "Oh, hey, remember when Trump was president?" You're like, "No way, dude. Shamika Washington's president." What are you talking about, right? For those of you who don't know, wouldn't that be a great, like, for those of you who don't know the Mandela effect, half of the planet believes that Nelson Mandela died in the 80s. And they also have these, it's called a false memory. But like a lot of people have it, including me. People also remember a Sinbad movie where he made a movie of where he was a genie. And it was so terrible. But everybody remembers this movie, but it never happened. It's a false memory. And people say that, oh, they came back from the future and changed the past because, to make things turn out right. But you mean to tell me Sinbad made a movie so terrible it killed Nelson Mandela? You guys done the DNA testing? Very popular. Yeah. I finally got to take one of those DNA tests myself. Turns out I'm innocent. You think you're surprised? You should have seen those Dateline guys. No, I'm afraid to take the 23andMe stuff. I'm afraid to take it because I know how it would come out anyway. It would be 50-50, like I'm 50% Irish and 50% hillbilly. It just means I grew up too lazy to beat my children. I'm kidding. I'm not that lazy. No, but I don't know. I'm afraid to take the test because of this reason. Anybody can guess the reason why I'm afraid to take the test?
No.
Because we didn't wear condoms in the 80s. These tests not only tell you, okay, what your ethnic heritage is, they tell you who your actual fucking relatives are. Now, if you're coming from a hillbilly family like mine, and I know I do, that's not always welcome news, right? They should call it the hillbilly homewrecker kid. Like, hey, did you get your 23andMe results? I sure did. Let's have a look. Let's see. It says here I'm 50% Irish and 50%. Uncle Billy's my real dad. No, they say that 23andMe stuff actually determined that there is a retired postman in Kentucky that has 1,300 illegitimate children in one county.
Damn.
Wow.
Yeah, the postman only rings 1,300 times. No, they interviewed the guy, and he's not ashamed of it all. You know what he had to say? He said, "I had a really good Johnny Cash impression." Really? That's your like you got all my life. I've been spending all the money, going to bars, going to nightclubs, taking women out to dinner, doing all this stuff to get. All you had to do was sing all I needed was a rendition of Folsom Prison Blues. I could have been drowning in trim. Oh man. No, they say, oh well. I have three. See, this is already a thing for me. This DNA stuff because I have three children from three different moms.
Whoa.
Yeah, they're 35, 26, and 14. Yeah, it's not the age; it's the mileage, baby. My 14-year-old was born on my 50th birthday. He's the gift that keeps on taking. And it took me a few times to get it right. I should have known the first time. It wasn't going to work out. Well, let's put it this way. Here's a line you'll never hear. I was dating a stripper and everything turned out great. At my bachelor party, she was the one that popped out of the cake. And my in-laws wrote "better luck next time" on it. Instead of having a bride and groom on the top, I just had a bride driving away in my car, towing my house. Okay, all right. Enough of the shitty one-lines. Yeah, but I married finally the third time. You know, I married a younger girl, quite a bit younger than myself. My wife is actually, what is it? She's 18 years younger than me. And you know, sex doll, yeah. Congratulations, right? You know, I told another couple that I was getting remarried. And when I told them, the guy goes, "You're getting remarried? You're out of your mind. You're crazy. You're insane." The girl's going, "Oh, shut up. I think it's really special. It's wonderful." Then they found out my wife was like 20 years younger than me. Suddenly the girl's going, "It'll never last." The guy's going, "Score! Yes! It's up and it's good. Yes." Yeah, well, sex toys, you know, enter the bedroom. And I don't know, you know, sex toys, you can't figure them out anymore. I mean, it used to be the only sex toy was like that shoulder massager advertised on the back page of the TV guide. Anybody old enough to remember that? Yeah, right? I don't think it's for shoulders. Now they sell them at the fucking CVS, you guys. My grandmother be turning in her grave. Oh man. Let's put it this way: when there's a sex toy, now they're like, you know, they plug into the wall, right? They have multiple speeds, right? They're Bluetooth enabled. They send you emails, whatever, remind you when you're supposed to. When there's a sex toy in the bedroom, I feel like a comedian on a show when I am not the headliner. Just follow me on this. After the show's over, to the headliner toy, my wife's like, "Oh my God, that was fantastic." Then she looks at me and goes, "Oh, you were fun too." Something for the back of the room. Okay, you guys, let's get this show on the road. You want a good show? Ready for a good show? Yeah, a great show. This first guy that we got coming up, I really love. I don't know who's going to take charge. It may be Aaron or it may be Orb, but please put it together for Aaron and Orb.
All right, my gosh, thank you so much. What a fun night to be on KO Comedy. And welcome my comedy buddy, my life coach. If you say the next freaking lines, I'm walking. What? Go ahead, don't say it. What, you mean I was going to introduce you? Don't do it. As my giant one-eyed monster, goodbye, KO Comedy. Yeah, bye. Well, come back with my arm. Fine, I'll do the show, but you got to do your first joke. Oh, we're doing this? Yes, go right ahead. Okay, yeah, my name's Aaron. My dad decided to put 2 A's in my... You're just mocking me now. Yes, and I'm loving it. Okay. 2 A's in my name, so I'd be first to be picked on by the bullies at school? Ow! He bit me. I have rabies. I have an infected life coach. Anyone want him? Anyone? No? Yeah, so it's my wife and I's 10-year anniversary coming up soon.
Yay.
Thank you for all the applause. Hold that down. Appreciate it. Oh, congrats. Who knew she put up with you this long? Yeah. You know, Orb, she actually loves me to death. I know she keeps trying to kill you. You know, I did have to look at my pasta tonight for sprinkles of arsenic. Yeah. And I found out the 10-year traditional gift is tin or aluminum. So I got her a 6-pack of Diet Coke. Should I gotten her the 12-pack? Oh, I know what your wife got you. Well, what'd you get me? A bucket? A what? A bucket? What? Say it for me. You mean a bucket? That's the word. Why would she get me a bucket? So she can make you kick it. And if she doesn't make you kick it, I will. And I looked up what the modern gift is now. It's diamonds for 10-year anniversary. Yeah, diamonds. That's crazy. Well, you know what they say about diamonds, don't you? No, what do they say? Diamonds are forever, and so is my whiskey. No one's saying that, Orb. No one is saying, chug, 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 chug. Okay, that's enough. It's never enough. Okay. It is hard to work with a life coach like this. And we're actually planning on taking a vacation for our anniversary. Oh, great. Where is she going? Yeah. No, we're going together, Orb. Oh, I thought you said she was taking a vacation from you. Actually, she actually loves my company. Oh, company? I thought this was a limited lifetime partnership. And actually, we're going somewhere hot for our time off. Oh, yeah, that fits, because anywhere with you is hell. Are you saying I'm not fun to be around, Orb? Yes. Well, good, you're not going. Thank God. I'm just saying, anyone who fists a puppet can't be that great, you know? What would you be doing if we weren't doing KO comedy right now? Oh, no, drinking, smoking weed, going on a blind date. A what? A blind date? Well, what's that? Say it for me, speech impediment man. Blind date? That's the word. Okay. Well, how does that work? Oh, I match with them on a dating app called Eye to Eye. Then I ask them to put a blindfold on. Are you scared they're going to figure out you're an illegal alien? No, I just don't want them recognizing me as your comedy buddy. I have my standards. Mean, just mean. How these dates usually end anyway? Oh, they take off their blindfold and they go screaming, "Oh my God, it's a giant one-eyed monster!" Oh. So that explains the PTSD at the beginning of the show. Yes, it does. What's that buzzing I feel? I must be getting I got a fitness watch. I must be getting a call. Is that why I feel it up my ass? Would someone please make some more phone calls? I'm enjoying this. Aaron's number is 555-674. No, stop that. Stop. Just think you could be a girl's best friend. I could be really a boy toy. You could be considered a living dildo. Well, that's you. That's you. Okay, Orb, that's... So why do you have a fitness watch anyway? Oh, I just want to know what kind of shape I'm in. Oh, you don't need that. You're in shape. Oh, well, thanks, Orb. I appreciate that. For someone who's expired. Yeah, I'm only 54, Orb. You can pass for someone in a casket.
Oh.
He's so cold I feel a shiver up my spine. Orb, you don't even have a backbone. No, but I have liquor courage. You mean liquid courage, right? I don't drink anything unless it's 50 proof. This is rough. Everyone, I want to make an announcement. I just made a New Year's resolution. Oh, okay. Towards the end of February? That sounds great. Okay, what is it? I'm going to strike out on my own and do comedy by myself. Oh, you want to do that? Yes, I do. Okay, here you go. What? Hold on. Put me back on. Put me back on. Oh, okay. You found out you need me? Yes, I admit that I need you to look great. Oh, my gosh. Or, I don't know. I mean, how are you helping me being a life coach anyway? I'm making you learn that life, you live within the means of your life. And if you could say that line better, I would help him. Okay. Yeah, actually, I think you're just teaching me life sucks in general. For you it does, but I'm living in the lap of luxury. Really? That's the stripper's name. Okay. You know, I just found out that Americans are eating enough microplastics to crap out a credit card. Isn't that crazy? Well, that explains why your credit score is in the toilet. Okay.
Yeah.
Who needs a 3D printer? I just crapped out an easy bake oven. Boy, those cookies taste like crap. Oh, don't eat any of his cookies, please. Please don't. You know, I decided to spice up our sex life. No, wait, hold on. I want to make something perfectly clear. I've never slept with this man. No, I met with my wife. Oh, phew. All right, so I got a game. What, operation? So you can work on your pull-out game? Oh, you think I need to work out my pull-out game, or? Yeah, I think you do. All right. God damn it, put me back on. Who knew I liked his hand up my ass so much? Okay. The game's called Sexy Jenga. You should have gotten the game. Sorry. That's mean, Orb. You know, you should have gotten a game that represents you. What would that been? What? Find the night toothpick? Okay. That's just mean, Orb. Have you played any bedroom games, Orb? Yes, I do. I play the game called Who's Your Daddy? Okay, quit thrusting towards the screen, man. This is gross. This is gross. But Orb, I do appreciate you showing up to the show all patriarchally dressed. So are you. Black shirt, gray gym pants. No, you're a white guy with a redneck and blue balls. How'd you know my balls are blue? I heard your wife turn you down for sex all week long. I've been Aaron, and I'm an Orb. Thank you, guys.
Hey, Ron and Orb. Let them hear it. Let them know.
Thank you.
Yeah, blind dates are really something. I will give you guys the greatest practical joke for a blind date. My girlfriend and I went like 40 years ago. Actually, more than that. It's like high school age, just after high school. My friend, good-looking guy, would go out with this girl, good-looking girl, friend of my girlfriend's. So we set him up on this blind date. But so I'm talking to my friend. He says, well, tell me about this girl. You know, what's she like? I said, well, you know, she's pretty. She's a good girl. She's got a job and everything. She looks nice. There's only one thing. She's deaf. Okay, so when you speak to her, you got to talk really loud because she has trouble hearing you. And when she talks to you, she's going to talk really loud because she can't really hear herself, you know. So just pretend like you don't notice it. So then the girl's asking my girlfriend, hey, what about this guy? My girlfriend says, well, he's really nice, good-looking guy, got a job and everything. There's only one thing. He's deaf. So when he talks to you, he's going to talk really loud because he can't really hear himself. And when you talk to him, you're going to have to talk really loud to him. So we had the two of them in the back seat shouting at each other all night before we had told them that they were not respectively deaf. So, yes, let's keep our show going. We got a great guy now. She is stuffed, but I'm glad that she's here. We saw each other, of all places, in New York City. Usually we see each other in Lynn, Massachusetts. Lynn, the city of sin. You never come out the way you went in. That's where we usually see each other. But we saw each other in New York at the West Side Comedy Club a couple of weeks ago. She's a very great comic, a good friend of mine. Please put your hands together for Sherry Linick.
Thank you, Casey, for that shout out. Always good to be here. Always good to be in my pajamas, telling some comedy to people. And it's just like being on stage. I can't hear laughter. That always happens on Zoom. I don't know how I can follow that puppet. I just can't. I'm sorry. Hey, Ron. I, too, was named after someone who made a living sticking her hand up a lamb's ass. And Shari Lewis, in case, no, there's no young people. I always wondered, though, why didn't Lamb Chop ever Me Too Shari? It was kind of funny because people will ask what Shari is short for. And I'm like, I don't know, because I didn't grow past 5'3". I don't know. And they're like, no, it's Shari. It's short for Sharon, Sherry, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, no. And then I was like, okay, it's short for Charisse. You know, Silence of the Lamb Chops. And they totally. That was funny in my head. Yeah, so I'm just getting over cold, and so if I cough, it's strictly because of the weed I'm smoking. No, I'm being good. I'm not smoking. I'm just doing gummies. And anyway, good to be here. When I was coming home today from the doctor's, this homeless man said to me, he's like, you want to have dinner sometime? I want to cook you dinner. I'm thinking, where? Like my tent or yours? My 7-Eleven microwave or yours? And then I feel really bad because I confused my neighbor. He's a tiny little Spanish guy. I was offering him $20 to like do some stuff around my apartment, thinking he was a day laborer, and now he's not talking to me. And every time he just kept saying, "Mommy, mommy." I'm like, oh, he's lost. He thinks I'm his mother. So this guy comes up to me while I'm at the pharmacy waiting for my prescription. He said, "You know who you look like?" I said, "Bette Midler." Nope. Carrot Top? Nope. Shaun White? Nope. Wendy's Girl, Troll Doll, Strawberry Shortcake, Rocky, played by Eric Stoltz in the movie Mad. Rocky, Wake Up Rocky, with Cher. Kathy Griffin, Peter Griffin, Jessica Chastain, Jessica Rabbit, Ed Sheeran. Like, finally, I just gave up. And I was like, who do you think I look like? He's like, that red hair and everything, your attitude. You look exactly like the orangutan at the Franklin Park Zoo.
Oh.
I mean, in all fairness, I was scratching my underarms at the time, so I can see the resemblance.
Yeah.
So then I see him later on at the gym, and he's like, "You know who you look like?" I'm like the orangutan at the zoo. He's like, "Nope, you look like Jennifer Lopez." I said, "Oh my God, I love J-Lo." He goes, "I'm sorry, I meant George Lopez."
Oh.
Yeah.
So Kanye West seems to be in the news, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Definitely a little bit. I have reason to believe he's off his rocker. And I don't blame Kim Kardashian for leaving his ass. That's the one smart thing she did. She said she wants to be a lawyer, and God help this world. If, like, can you picture Kim Kardashian as a lawyer? Like, no. She probably thinks like the bar exam is a place you go get a drink, or and she said that she wanted to help Gypsy Rose Blanchard. Do you guys all know who she is?
Mm-hmm.
And but she probably thinks Munchausen syndrome has something to do with Dunkin' Donuts. So yeah, I'm an actor. I'm in the Screen Actors Guild, and it's been difficult since the strike. And the only reason they came to terms with the strike is because Fran Drescher, the SAG president, the nanny, threatened to come out with a Christmas album. Can you like just see that? Listen, it's like, I'm dreaming of a white Christmas. I'm convinced that Fran Drescher is also the voice of Lois from Family Guy, who in then in turn is Janice from Friends. Chandler Bing, I know you love me, Chandler Bing. I did that, you know why? Because I have a lung infection. I was like, just gonna, okay, I'm either gonna start gagging or not. I'm dating. I love the names of websites. You got Plenty of Fish, which you have to have plenty of criminal records to be on. Okay, 30. Bumble, Hinge, or in my case, it's Unhinged. And my two favorites are Farmers Only. And that wouldn't work because I go to sleep at 5 a.m. I don't own a tractor trailer, and the only crop I know about growing is weed. And then there's one, and it's real. It's Inmates Only, like as if they have a choice. So I'm scrolling the profiles, and I see one. He's like, and they're all the same. They're like, I'm just looking for a nice woman to settle down with for the rest of my life. And you keep scrolling, you see that they're scheduled for execution the day after tomorrow. But I did go out with one of the guys from that website, and I picked the most expensive restaurant, and then we're driving back, and he's thinking he has a chance. So all of a sudden, the cops pull over, and they're like, "You okay in there, son?" He's like, "Yeah, officer, I'm just here with my date driving her." And I'm in the passenger seat doing this. You're so cute watching him get handcuffed away. I'm like, text me. How am I doing on time? Good. How many more?
Got time for one more.
Okay, shit. All right. It's between the epilepsy jokes. So I'll do the real quick. I opened a restaurant called Mine Comfort Food in Kanye. Okay. I recently had a baby. Thank you. I had it in the McDonald's restroom, so I don't think I'm allowed in there again. And I'm going in there, and some lady, she's just like giving me these bitchy looks. I'm like, what did I do? It's just very snooty. So I go into the stall, and when I'm in the stall, I did this. When I come out, I usually get a lot of applause in real life. So then I come out and she's just looking at me, and I was like, "What? I flushed." Anyway, that's what I'm ending on. Thanks, guys, for tuning in, and thanks for fellow comics.
Yay, Sherry! You know, Sherry, I met Sherry Lewis once.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I was like 8 years old. I met her in a mall in Kalamazoo, Michigan. I was starstruck. Oh, I was in love with Sherry Lewis. She was my first crush, I think, probably.
Aww.
She was hot. Sherry Lewis was hot.
That's pretty.
Yeah, I wouldn't know anything about dating apps, though. These things, like, I never used one. Is it swipe right is the bad thing? I do a joke, and I think I got it wrong all the time. Swipe right is the bad one, right? Or you don't somebody you swipe right?
I always thought
I think swipe right is you like somebody. Swipe left is you don't like.
Swipe left, you don't like them, right? Swipe right, you do. See, somebody told me the opposite of that once. So I was in the middle of doing the joke on stage. I'm like, no, what? Yeah, I don't understand these fucking things anyway. I just want my wife to swipe right every night. Let's go to the board.
Let's do it. And Casey, maybe that's why you still haven't found your next new wife. You're swiping the wrong direction, buddy. You're swiping the wrong direction.
or they are.
There's that too. All right, you guys. We'd like to say thank you to everyone that supports the show. And so thank you everyone that's given everybody a follow tonight. Honestly, you guys, that helps us so much when you guys just give everyone a follow. Help boost their algorithms, guys. Just do it. But also, when you say thank you with money, I say thank you by putting your name on the board. So let's do it. Let's make it happen. You guys give it up for the amazing William Reynolds dropping $15 on the board. That's right, William. I found you a glow-in-the-dark Valentine's Day bong. Because nothing says I love you like getting high. Let's go. That's right. Black light sensitive bong. Also, you guys give it up for Abigail Hydrangea Brown dropping $10 on the board. Abigail likes frogs. Abigail, I found you a Kermit with a heart. Let's go. Happy Valentine's Day to you. And you guys, the night is still young. I can make plenty of more room on this board. I can make it happen. So if you want to donate, feel free. It is pretty easy, you guys. We take Venmo at KO-comedy. We also take PayPal, KOComedyShows@gmail.com. If you're watching over on Twitch, you guys, we take those bits as well. So thank you everyone who has supported the show so far. We appreciate all of you. You guys, don't forget to support your host tonight. You can follow him at Casey's Comedy. You can also go over to Amazon Prime Video and look up his special. You guys, give it up for the amazing Casey McNeil.
Yay! Yes, and you can watch for me as Art Gallery patron number 13 in the new Hayden Panettiere movie. Oh God, you guys! So we're having some fun, aren't we?
Yeah.
Bring up our next comic. I think you've been with us before, Sharita. I know we have performed with you before on Zoom. Yes. I'm really glad to have her here. Please give it up for Sharita.
Yeah.
Hi, thanks for having me. It's great to be here. Like I'm going to be the Debbie Downer of the group. I do not celebrate Valentine's Day, and it's okay. Because I'm going through menopause or perimenopause. Like why does menopause have steps? You know, like I'm only 47 and they're like, yeah, perimenopause starts in your 30s. And I was like, no, drinking heavily starts in my 30s. And then all menopause is puberty backwards, because as a female, when you're 16, you want it like, double D's. I had barely A's, and now at 47, I have C cups, barely see them. So yeah. And then trying to date as and I'm a single mom, obviously, because it's Black History Month. You got to celebrate that part, right? So, and as a single parent, it's like trying to go dating, but my kids come with me, not because they're little. They're in their 20s. They just want to hang out with mom. I'm like, that's not cool. And they're like, well, we want to pick the dad because obviously when you pick them, they don't stay. So I've let them know that they're not in the will. There never was one, but they found out the hard way later. Right? And then and when I do date guys, because I don't look my age, they're thinking I want the 20-year-olds. No, not trying to go to jail. So the lowest I go is 35, And I had a homegirl. She's like, so you meet these guys and like, where do you go? I said, I go to their house. I'm a mom. I'm not taking them to my place. So when you go to their place, if they're good, their mom makes you breakfast. It's a known fact. Date the one still live at home with their moms. You're getting a free breakfast. You're looking through their baby books and you're like, oh my gosh, he's so cute. And he was always that little. Yes. Right. And then, because kids are embarrassing. Never, ever, ever bring a guy back to your place, ladies or guys, either way. Because the last guy I had, my son, 21 years old, he's like, hey, bro, you want to go? And I'm like, go where? He's like, oh, we're going to shoot some hoops. I said, that's how you're going to test your future dad? Is you're going to skip the basketball court? Mind you, my son is in a wheelchair. How's that going to work? Not funny? Okay, fine. These are the jokes. So anyway, I tried dating guys here in El Paso, Texas. If you've never been to El Paso, don't come here, please. It's 90 degrees. And you're like, but you're wearing a hoodie. Yeah, because I have the AC on. That's how bad. Right? And I tried going out. I tried dressing up. Right now I'm stuck in the anime stage because for some reason guys like cartoon characters. So I'm trying to get them by that way. That's how I wheel them in. They call it nerds. I just call it, I just call it dudes with money. Because any guy spends the amount of money that on anime is ridiculous. They don't call them toys. They call them action figures. And movies. And the worse, the video games. So I'm learning to be a homebody so I can sit at home and watch you guys play video games for like 5 hours. Because guess what you're not doing? Me. You know what that means? I don't get pregnant. Because I can't. Well, I don't want to find out. But a doctor told me when you hit menopause, you're still fertile. Highly fertile. I said, that makes no sense. Because again, it's supposed to be reverse puberty. My eggs are supposed to shrivel up. And the price of eggs right now is like $10. I'm really not trying to get pregnant at this point. Because if I can't afford the eggs, I definitely can't afford the baby formulas and all of that. You know? But I had one guy go as bold as to say, you know what? I like a girl that wears braces. I said, oh, really? I said, why is that? He said, because I love to see what my kids look like behind bars. Wow. So I'm going to keep these braces on for at least another 5 years to see how far it gets. Besides, I don't have money to take them off right now. Did you know that braces can be repoed?
Oh.
Yeah, I found out when I was 16. The first time I had braces, I was 14 going into 16. And my mom didn't pay the bill for some reason. She's like, yeah, you're 16. You're legal now. You don't need braces anymore. Go into the world and be fruitful. Mom, what do you mean fruitful? As in multiply? She goes, whatever kids your age do now. I haven't talked to that woman in 20 years. So yeah, I have mommy issues, kind of. But I will tell you that my dating life will get better next year because my income tax is coming, and I heard the bigger the income tax check, the faster the guys come and run over. So I'm gonna hold on to that because who knows next year if we're gonna get another one. I didn't get a stimulus package, but thank you, Sherry. I didn't get a stimulus package. I was jealous because I have 4 kids. You would think they said 4 kids, it's like $1,400 a month, but I lied on 2 of those kids. They don't. I heard people were claiming their pets. I had a dog and a cat at that time. They don't count? Why not? Tax write-off. But I didn't do it properly. I don't know. But true story, on a consensus, I'm Caucasian. Don't judge me. I want to be good like you. I'm trying to understand what privilege is. It doesn't matter what color the privilege is because DEI canceled out all colors. It didn't? Okay. I'm not sure. I just found out what DEI was. And I am a DEI hire because for those of you that know me, I've served in the military and I didn't know that was an affirmative action hire. Who volunteers to go to war? What? I did. And then I still came back single. I'm losing at life. You know how many men are overseas waiting to pick, well, it's not pick us up. It's kidnapping, but I'm into role playing. And I tried, but I didn't learn the language. I can only say Ali Ali Akbar, and that's it. And all my friends are like, so when you get out of the military, are you going to make a bucket list? I'm like, no, why would I do that? They're like, well, a bucket list is so you can travel the world, see places, do exotic things. And I was like, did you not hear that I deployed 4 times? I did a lot of exotic things and came back with only 4 kids. I am lucky. I'm happy with that. So in closing, never be afraid to date outside your race, date a girl with braces, or just date a girl that's a single mom because kids need half dads too. Thank you.
Sharita, let her know. Fucking awesome set. I'm so glad that you're here. I'm so glad you came and dropped a set. Yeah, this perimenopause, I don't know why it has fucking stages either. Because my wife has got that now. And she goes, it's perimenopause. It's not menopause, it's perimenopause. I'm like, from over here, it just looks like fucking regular menopause. So like, I don't understand what the difference is. You know, you get the fucking hot flashes, you're hot and cold, you know, you all the shit that's normal that I don't get it. But another thing is the bucket list. My friends bought me a book, 101 Things to Do Before You Die.
Oh no.
I know, right? Like number 1, find new fucking friends. They had these things on the list. Here's their ideas of things to try before you die. Number 7, go to the Eiffel Tower. Number 32, take a cruise. That doesn't look anything like my list. Like my list of things to try before you die. You know, shout for help. Call a doctor. Put more fiber in your diet. None of that was in there. All right, you guys, giving up for Sharita again. I'm so glad you're here.
Thank you.
What a banging set. And now we got another great comic for you. You've seen her in the Burbank Comedy Festival, the Oakland Comedy Festival. Please put your hands together for Kathy Guest.
Woo! Hey, woo-hoo! You know, I think there's this idea, like in stages of like perimenopause, it's almost like the green room before the event. Like you think there'd be better snacks and shit. Like there's gotta be something, right? Gotta be. I don't know. Who knows? You guys, are you familiar with Scrub Daddy? Have you guys familiar with the sponge? Scrub Daddy sponge? Yeah. Yeah, totally. You know, like I don't want no scrubs, but I'm totally into the daddy part. But I was at Costco, you guys, and they have a Scrub Daddy and they got a Scrub Mommy like right next to it. They got the Scrub Mommy, and I'm looking at the Scrub Mommy box. It makes 60% more suds for 30% less. Like, why do I even need Scrub Daddy? At this point, no, that sponge can get itself pregnant. I do not need the Scrub Daddy. Why you gotta have it? I don't get it. You guys, I spent 2 decades in tech doing comedy at night, working, schlepping in Silicon Valley, all that stuff. very interesting being in tech. I had a new client the other day, and he was like, "I'm from South America," and I got excited, and I was like, "Oh my god, an expat! Where?" And he said, "Alabama." And I laughed, and I wanted to say something, but I looked it up. You guys, Alabama ranks 44th in literacy rates. But I'm in California, we rank 47th. I was like, I mean, that's aspirational for California at this point, so I can't even say anything. But he kept talking over me in this meeting, and then he apologized. He's like, "I'm so sorry." And I'm like, "It's okay. I'm a woman in the world. We're used to not finishing." Sometimes in the boardroom and the bedroom. Sometimes it's not good. You guys, I'm on LinkedIn. Are you guys on LinkedIn?
Yeah.
It's boring. It's like dating for nerds, but it's super boring. But it cracks me up because everybody puts their best sexy face forward. We all do it. Now you look at somebody's headline and it's like, "Oh my God, I'm ex-Apple, ex-Disney, ex-Facebook." And that's like me going to a dating app and just saying, "Yeah, I used to date hotter, richer people." But now I'm here for you. It's good. It's going to be good, you guys. It's going to be good. I got kids. I got teenagers. You guys. Yeah, I do. My 16-year-old, he's like totally interested in money now, wants to make money. The other day, he's like, how much do you make? How much does Dad make? Do you guys have life insurance? I'm like, I don't like where this is going. I said to my husband, I'm like, he is trying to murder my ass. And he had a big ass head at birth. Like I had an episiotomy. I was like, holy shit, he's just circling back trying to finish the job. Give me the matches. All right, no. You can't have those. Man. My kids are always like, "You don't know anything." Even though I was in tech for 20 years, "You don't know anything. I swear to God. What do you know about tech?" I was like, "I know something really important that you guys don't know." Yeah. That's the password to the internet control. So suck it. Getting him? You ain't getting him. My husband is Latino. And yes, so my kids are like, they're half Latino, and it's funny the questions that people ask. Like somebody asked me the other day, well, how Mexican are your kids? I didn't hold a Killimore paint analysis next to them, and I was like, that is just a weird ass way of asking me like how brown my kids are. Like just ask me how brown my kids are. But I was like, I can tell you next year when my oldest applies to college, because we're about to find out. We're going to find out. That's what we're going to do. It's true. You guys, I am a talker. I talk over TV. I can't help it. Like when I don't understand something, I'll talk over TV. I don't get this, So my husband and I were watching TV the other night, and I was like, I don't understand this. What is the plot? I don't get these two characters. It sucks. And my husband goes, "Stop talking over football." And I was like, I would if it made sense. And I try so hard, right? Because my kids play football. It took me a year to figure out why 4 15-minute quarters take 3.5 hours to play. Come on now. And my husband's like, "It's just 1 quarter left, babe. There's just 1 quarter left in the game." Which means my ass is sitting on that couch for 2 hours. It's like, no, that's what's happening. It's ridiculous. And then when they're done watching the game, I swear to God, they will sit around and watch more hours of grown men talking about the game. Like, you don't do that anywhere else. No, there's no other planet that we do that on. And I still don't know what a tight end does, but I can pick one out of a lineup. I can pick it out everywhere at the store, the library, at Starbucks. So I was told that was rude. So I shouldn't do that. The kids tell me that I'm the general manager of the house, which I think is true. I'm the general manager. And you know what's awesome about this, you guys? General managers can make trades. They can make trades. Yeah. And I was like, that is awesome because the O'Briens across the street, they are nice to their mom. And Mr. O'Brien, now that's a tight end. That's what we're doing, kids. That's it's happening. You guys, here's the thing. I went to, you got to take care of ourselves, ladies, you know, the perimenopause thing or not, we got to go. So I went to the doctor for my annual, got to take care upstairs, downstairs, all that stuff. Guys, you got your bits too. And like the doctor wasn't my normal doctor. And he was like a little too happy to see me. He was like, oh, He had this like handlebar mustache that was waxed. And he was like, ooh, and I was like, holy shit, he's going to feel my ass up and then he's going to tie me to some train track. And I was like, I'm totally into that. That sounds kind of hot. But, you know, anyway, nice guy, no pants, great kisser. So then he's like, oh my God, you're here to get your boobs checked. That's adorable. And he called them boobs, you guys. He called them boobs. And I love that because boobs are a young woman's game. They are like boobs. When they're boobs, they're full of hope and promise, right? It's just like nothing but upside when they're boobs, right? Because you can like take the top down a little bit, take the babies out for a spin. It's amazing. You guys, I've had 2 kids. No, these aren't boobs. These are wisdom titties. Wisdom titties, my friends, are boobs that have seen some shit. You guys are fun. Thank you so much.
Hey, Kathy, glad to have you here. I tell you, are your kids getting older now? Kathy, you have teenage kids. Are they older or are they younger?
They're 14 and 16. So.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Let me tell you, there's the kids, adult age kids living with their parents. Sounds like you're going to be on the waiting list for that. They're going to have some time. No, let me tell you something. I am 64 years old. I do not let any of my adult age children live with me. Okay. No way. Because I live with my parents.
Yeah. We're changing.
They can find their own, man. It's just temporary until the kids can take me, and then I'm out of here.
Yeah, no. We ain't doing that. It's like at some point it's gonna be like, I'm sorry, you got to go. Dad and I need some time. Yeah.
No, my in-laws never need any time. All right, you guys. Hey, we got anything on the board, Annie? What's going up?
Let's see. Let me transfer over. Nothing new yet, but we're still going to show off the generosity of you guys so far tonight. You guys, get up for William Reynolds, dropping $15 on the board earlier. Abigail Hydrangea Brown dropping 10. We appreciate it. And like I say, we're going to leave it up all month long. So we see earlier donations from them too this month. You guys, if you want to get your own names up there, it's really easy. Let me tell you how, you guys. We take PayPal at kocometyshows@gmail.com. We also take Venmo. That's ko-comedy. And we take bits over on Twitch. That's right. We do that. And that's the update. There it is, you guys. Thank you so much. We still have some awesome comedy for you. So we're going to go back to your host. Don't forget, give him a follow at Casey's Comedy. You guys, it's Casey McNeil.
Hey, I am so glad to introduce our final guest of the evening. Just landed in his time machine. Very delighted to have him here. Haven't seen him in a while, but I'm thrilled to introduce Oog, son of Og. Woo! Ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah. Oh, yum, 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 yum. Oh, yum, 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 yum. Oh, yum, yum, yum. La 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 la. Hallelujah. I'm going to do it. Ha 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 ma 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 na 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 la 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. Hey. Anne Allegende. Hey. La 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 hoo 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 la 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 hunde 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 and the good. Hookah, 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 shaka. Now it's time for intermission. Stop and enjoy a cold beverage while we enjoy your show, which will be back in 30 seconds. Remember, KO Comedy enjoys a fine Sunday selection every Sunday night, 10 p.m. Eastern. Stop by and see us soon. Your show is about to begin. Oh, God. Okay,
You light up my life.
Oh,
Again.
Oh, la, 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 la. Hula. Okay.
bum 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 bum. Hollander de Gerder. Bum 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 bum. Hollander de Hollander de Holenda ga da ba ah man gole
Yay!
Yeah.
It's Luke Son of Og, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
Give it up, give it up, give it up, give it up. My favorite character, the famous Ed Smythe. Bringing me Oog, man. I've been begging for Oog for a long time. I'm so glad that Oog dropped in to give us praise for the visit tonight. How about the board one more time, Annie? What's up there?
Let's check it out. Let's. It's so pretty, don't you think? It's all beautiful and sparkly. And there's one more thing to add. Oh my God, you guys. That's right. Once again, thank you so much to Abigail H. Brown and William Reynolds, but also you guys, give it up for the most amazing person that we have here every other Friday nights. It's Sarah Green, dropping $10 on the board. And as we know, Sarah loves love. So this is a double-sided bong you can share with a friend. Let's go. Let's go. Thank you so much, Sarah. I'm going to leave that right there. So yeah, you guys, thank you again so much. We're going to do this again next week. It's happening. It's happening again. Let's go. Let's go. So come on through. And you guys, don't forget to follow everybody you saw here tonight, especially your host, at Casey's Comedy over on Instagram. You guys, it's Casey McNeil.
Yay! Make sure that you follow Sean, Rita, Kathy Guest, AAA, Ron, and Orb. We're so glad to have Ed Smythe join us and Sherry Linnick. Thanks, Shinda, Peony Man, William Reynolds, Evil Dave, M. I didn't get you before. Mike, Dragon Lord. I guess that's everybody, isn't it? Except all y'all on Twitch, Abigail, Hydrangea Brown. All you great Twitchy people. Glad to see you guys here. We're going to see you all next week. We love you very much. Come to see us every...
Thank you, Casey.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good night, everyone. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye, all.
Thanks, Oog.
Thank you, everyone.
Yeah, thanks, you guys. That was a fun show.
I cut you off.
Super fun.
Yeah, that ended up being great. Thanks.
Yeah, I just saw
Thanks
that
for bringing
Sarah
me Oog.
Snaggle Whiskers wanted Oog to do Not Like Us over on
Oh, yeah.
which is hilarious because I
I
thought
didn't
that
think of
too.
it fast enough. That would have been awesome. Yeah, Oog do not like us. Oh, man. Thanks for bringing Oog, Ed. That was the greatest. I appreciate it so much.